Southwest Dispatch.
There's a car that's smashed up against the building, and the car's crashed.
This car's splitting too.
It truly was a horrific crash site.
You know, there's an occupant inside. We gotta bust the window out now.
29.
Oh my God. Oh my God. ×3, guys. Radio, 3 occupants.
Even though nobody really wanted this to be a terrible, horrible, purposeful homicide, it was. That's exactly what it was.
Okay.
Right leg, right leg.
He's on speaker.
Head
Jesus
is down.
Christ. This is the worst I've ever seen.
Who drives into a building at 100 miles an hour on purpose?
Hello, my friends. Welcome. Tonight, we are going to go into the text messages between Abby and Mackenzie. Abby, we have heard a lot about. Natalie brings her up in her sentencing statement for the Halloween. She went with Abby. Abby also was the one last week or the other night who confronted Mackenzie about why were you guys on this road? And I was like, I think this is her cousin because she kept saying like your family. So as I was looking for the sugar baby keyword, which don't worry, there's no shortage of that, I stumbled upon back and forth between Mackenzie and Abby. And Abby, I feel like, really tries to put her in her place without accusing her. Like, it's kind of like what Christine Russo explains that she did. Like, I'm still being her friend. I'm still trying to talk to her. Although she isn't, I mean, I have no idea how old she is or anything about her. But what I did like when I was skimming her text was that she really calls Mackenzie out hard. She just, like, I don't know. And some of the stuff that I scanned had Abby asking if she'd gone to Dom's, like, why do you want to go to Dom's? And Christine and Angelo, Dominic's brother, welcome everyone, welcome. Let me back up a second. If you're new to the Mackenzie Shirilla case, a 30-second overview is a Strongsville, Ohio teenager who literally would have had a better luck in the lot of life if she was raised by wolves, was raised by two people who I don't think really understood the gravity of having a child or anything. I'm not even a mom. I'm just an auntie. And so she got into a relationship with an older guy, which the age difference doesn't mean anything to me because my boyfriend in high school was the same difference. I didn't even notice it. So he was a little older. She was failing out of school. Honestly, from all of the emails that I have found, all of the court documents we've read all of the bind over, the court transcript, thanks to our friend Legally. We've read the federal investigative reports. We tried to read the Strongsville police reports, but that got canceled. And Con Air was born. Welcome to Con Air. Thanks for flying with us. We have no idea where we're going or where we're going to land. We'll get you there safely because you're precious cargo. She was with an older guy. I have no idea how she passed high school. Literally, the last time I checked her English teacher, she was like 40 assignments behind, like a week before graduation. So perhaps she got pushed through, whatever. Her parents let her live with him. She had it looks to me like perhaps a drug problem or something. And her boyfriend was over it. Based on the text messages, there are about 30,000 of them. Actually, I think there are 90,000 texts. We read about 30,000 of them. He was done. It was like time to be over it. The premise for this was she had to have a party at his house New Year's Eve. There was an accident. I don't think there was anything accidental about it. A woman was pushed down the stairs, and that set the stage for this situation that we had called the crash. Well, it's called the crash because it's not an accident. And she killed Dominic and Davion, her 2 passengers. Coincidentally, she had a seatbelt on. I have looked at, well, probably all of us have looked at thousands, it feels like thousands of her TikToks and snaps. Never had a seatbelt on, ever. Had one on that night. And now we are reconstructing the environment, the patterns, the behavioral patterns, the spiritual side of the soul contracts to figure out what happened in the last 19 seconds. That's what it's all coming down to. I want to know what happened. I think we kind of pretty much have it all figured. Well, I say that and then we fall down a rabbit hole. So with that, we're going to get started. We're going to look into Abby's text tonight with Mackenzie. If you're new, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. So glad you're flying with us here on Con Air. We have no idea where we're going or where we've been. And if anyone's actually ridden on Con Air, please jump in. Before we get started, I have not looked at the comments because I fell down rabbit holes and I absolutely love them. So thanks for coming. We are going to set sacred space. Until recently, I didn't do it publicly. I just did it because this is how I was taught. But I have started doing it publicly, and so here we are. When you are learning anything, doing any healing modality, going between dimensions, you do that in your sleep, you do that throughout the day. I was taught to set sacred space. So having like one spot that you always XYZ, whatever that looks like for you, pray, meditate, journal, tarot cards or oracle cards or whatever that looks like, healing. And I light a candle. It's lit throughout the whole time. And I have sage going and I call in the quarters. So on the south, I call in Archangel Michael. On the west, I call in Quonian and Isis. On the north, I call in Sandalphon. On the east, I call in the Magdalena clan. And ask the grandmothers of the universe to surround the sacred space. Let's ask Raphael to be our bouncer, to only allow in what we need to hear and see to convey the message. And then, well, you're supposed to take a few deep breaths. Sometimes I have a little bell that I just ring when that energy feels weird. So, with all that being said, I appreciate you. We are going to jump in. Oh, first, if you're new, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. If you have not dropped your location yet, please do, because I'm going to show you. This is a rough draft. This is not at all what I think it's going to look like, but this, I think, is what is going to become our reason for asking for everyone's locations. This is like, okay, think of just like your arteries that are like the main arteries that are on the earth. These are ley lines. This is just a rough draft of what ley lines would look like. So notice how they're all triangles. And actually, I could tell you guys so much about this right here, but the Beast computer, if anyone knows what that is, this is one. Here's Greenland, South Africa. Oh, wait, it comes over to Australia. Anyway, the point is, please drop your location in here because I think what this is going to become is a ley line, a map of ley lines for us. This, like I said, is just a super rough draft. Well, I threw our stuff on here from, we have this little map. This has not been updated since the other night. And this is our world map, except you can't really see even the like pins. So don't worry about that because I think this is what we're going to go with, or this is where it's going. If you haven't heard of ley lines or the earth or AI, then that's okay. If you have and you feel drawn to it, perhaps you were a helper in the past. And there's going to be something important, I feel like, with wherever your location is. If you're interested in helping save the earth, well, the earth doesn't need us to save her. Let's put it that way. If you're interested in shortening the timeline for the old energy to stick around, please grab the lampers below. They're free. We did it in the Karen Reed case. We had about 6 weeks. and she was acquitted when we did it. So that's what this information is right here on the ley lines. Now, I am about to pull up our Abby. I had to cut out the Abby because you might be shocked to hear there's like 2,000 pages of her. It's under Meta, but it's like Instagram and social media, Insta and Facebook. So we are going to pull up Abby's texts. Abby was fun to read, and that's why we're going to do it together. The sugar baby stuff, don't worry, that's coming. What is also coming is we'll do the sugar baby, more Balenciaga. I found the text messages that Dom sent her about her being super manipulative and timed it with her telling her little social media friends that she got a new bag. So, Abby, come here, boo. I might have to put you guys over there because when I put anything in front of here, you can't hear me. So, come on down, Abby. And just, Abby, if you're in here, there's so much respect. Or anyone that's related to any of them, don't worry, we're just here for truth. So, here's Abby. All right, Abby. Oh, you know what else I've been doing? Putting Natalie's sentencing statement next to the judge's. So Natalie's like, and she didn't do it on purpose. Oh, I wish I had a piece of paper. May I speak? Whatever. So I'm putting the judge being like, Mackenzie alone decided this route. She didn't even know what was happening. Like back. So they are kind of talking to each other. Okay, this is what we are going to do so that you guys are all on the same page with me. Well, or this. Hi. Okay. So this is what we are. This is kind of another rough outline of our night, or what we're going to start working on. I did find some of Dominic's music. I have not listened to it yet because, and I also don't know if we are allowed to listen to it, if it'll be copyrighted. So this is just to give you guys an idea of where we are. I'm going to put you over here. Make it a little bigger in case you're just listening. No problem. We are going to go through basically Cousin Abby. Oh, God, sometimes my organization skills surprise me. Cousin Abby. I'm going to bring you back over here, little lady. Oh, I'll work on this later. I wanted to show you guys the video I was making, but I don't think it's going to work tonight. We'll do it a different night. Okay, so this is Abby's. Oh, here you guys are. All right. This is Abby's social media. And I literally cut out, this is 1,900 pages long. I cut out just the pages for Abby. So according to Meta, it starts on, we're not going to watch it in here. It's too dark. I have it right over here. Oh, here it is. Sunny Bunny. Okay. We're just going to watch it over here instead. We are currently looking at the text messages between, and they're not text, they're Facebook messages between Mackenzie Shirilla and Dominic's cousin Abby. Like I said, Natalie brings her up in her closing statement. I'm going to play just this clip so you know what we're talking about.
With him next to her. So she was crying for 3 months. So her friends asked if she wanted to go out trick-or-treating or Halloween. And it was at OU. And she didn't even want to go. She said, I don't know, should I go? She couldn't even walk yet, barely. So I told her, I said, baby, please go. it's Halloween. You've been laying for 3 months crying, only listening to his music. Please go have just a moment of fun, a moment of fun. So we told her to go. My husband drove her. I brought her back home. She just needed a second of fun from losing her whole world, So that was us. We told her to go. And that concert she went to with Dom's cousin, Abby, they picked her up. They brought her there. That was Dom, Mackenzie and Dom and Abby all decided to go to this concert together while they were in the hospital.
Okay, Natalie. So now everyone's familiar with Abby. So this is Abby. We are going to meet Abby right now. We've met Abby before. The other night we met her because I loved that she called her out. And okay. So if you are new, welcome. If you can't read this, well, I would say let me know, but I can't look at the text. So hopefully, hello everyone from Conair flight crew. I love you guys. I'm hoping that they're there. We haven't talked yet, so I'm just gonna like cross my fingers. And as long as remember, there's only two rules to ride on Conair. Don't be a dick and act like you're an English lit, not on Facebook. Those are the only rules. Okay, so here's Abby. This is her name right here, based on what I could find. And the way you read this is 9/22 of 22 at 1811. So 6:11, 6 o'clock at night, 6:11 o'clock. And I know my Australian friends are going to love this. The dates backwards for the Americans, but it's okay everywhere else. Okay, so Kenzie is writing to Abby. Hey, oh man. Oh, for our friends that hate, or that our one friend that doesn't like the voices. Thanks, but sure, Jan. We are going to listen to.
We're late there, but like it's just that. Like I don't know.
No, that's a rehabilitative. See, that's how jail is supposed to rehabilitate people.
But I don't need to be rehabilitated. Like I don't know that. Like
I know you don't.
Every time it cracks me up. Okay, so this is pre-arrest, post-accident. There was like 3 months. She got arrested, I think, November. I don't remember the date, but I know it was in November. The crash was in July, July 31st, July 30th, July 31st of, then she got arrested in November. This is in that time. So Mackenzie emails Abby. We'll just see if we can do it by normal. And if not, then she's going to get a voice. Hey, I know we don't talk much, and I completely understand if you hate me. I hate myself too. I just wanted to apologize to you because I know you guys were close. I hope you don't think this was my fault. I never did this on purpose. I wish he was here every single day. He should be here, and it should have been me. I don't want any sympathy, but I just wanted to apologize. Okay, that seems like nice. Except I did it for our friends that like spreadsheets. I have a few spreadsheets over here based on her patterns of behavior. She didn't really have a chance. Her parents are just like horrible. Actually, we don't need the spreadsheets yet. We'll get to them. Okay. So, you know, wasn't her fault. Doesn't know what happened. I don't believe it. And there's absolutely nothing in the evidence that could convince me that this was an accident or there was a medical problem. If anyone finds anything. And that, I mean, there's based on, and we've read almost a lot of stuff. So anyway, she wants to apologize. I also wanted to let you know that I was completely sober, and there have been some fucked up rumors, and I don't know if you heard them, but they're all effing not true, and they are just making me look like so bad. Like I would never hurt my baby on purpose. Like I would have sacrificed myself in a heartbeat for him. Abby just cut straight to the point. How fast are you going? I would really love to know the details. I don't know if you're allowed to share that info or not, but I would appreciate it if you could share some of the details with me. There's no justification to be going 90 miles an hour if that's even the right speed. Also, something that doesn't sit right with me is that you were sharing irrelevant things right when it happened. Reposting and liking things is a bit weird to me. You haven't posted anything about Davion, and now you're just starting to post stuff about Dom. I'm not here to bash you. It just doesn't make sense to me. Thank you for the apology. None of this will ever feel real, and I can't believe that this has happened. If you want, you can call me. I don't know if you can hear my voice, though. Kenzie, I'll try to make you feel better about it. And to be honest, I don't really remember the accident. Some reason, all I remember is turning on the street and then my vision goes dark. That's not true. Where's the voice? Man, every single time I use the media now, I can only think of our friend that doesn't like it. Not you're done. Which one is this?
Suspicious. That's weird.
That's suspicious. It's really weird because, and then this is Kenzie. It's really weird because I drive that street like almost every single day, and I've never once gone that fast on that street. I can't say exactly how fast I was going, but it's definitely not as fast as Life 360 says. I don't really have any pictures, and still Kenzie, I don't have any pictures of Davion, but I've been texting his family, and Dom is honestly affecting me a lot more because I was with him every single day. Not by choice. He literally asked you for space, literally like every day. For 4 straight years, he was my best friend and my soulmate. No, he wasn't. Abby, I know you and Dom know that road like the back of your hand. I can't call you right now, and I'm in the car, and I have to go to work. It just doesn't seem right. Kenzie, and you're allowed to be mad. I even get mad at myself too. Remember when Dom was calling her a narcissist? It sounds like something a narcissist would say. Like she's giving his cousin permission to be mad. Okay, thanks. Abby, I completely understand, but you can post his GoFundMe. I'm not allowed to post anything. My mom isn't letting me. God, I used to use that excuse too. My mom wouldn't let me go out if I didn't feel like going out. I mean, who hasn't? I would blame my parents still if it was like socially acceptable. I'm not allowed to post. Okay. I just have Dom's link in my bio. Okay, Abby, have you reached out to my Uncle Frank at all? So Uncle Frank is Dom's dad. We did see in the Netflix documentary, if you haven't seen it, don't worry, you didn't miss anything. There are 3 better ones, I think. And I've found phenomenal ones here on YouTube. I've shared them before. One of them is, obviously, Rotten Mango, I think, did a great job. And there's another girl. I want to say it's Ellie Mack is the other one I would recommend. They're right here on YouTube. In the Netflix documentary, it did come up that Dom's dad was using a pendulum with Mackenzie, and instead of just asking like something really basic like yes or no, they're asking if he loves Mackenzie or it wasn't her fault or something. Christine Russo also talks about it in her interview. So Abby's asking, did you reach out to my Uncle Frank at all? Kenzie, I just feel like he's just gonna want to I feel like he's just going to walk in the door and come to see me. It's so weird. It hurts so bad. Abby fixed her grammar to Frank. Thanks, Abby. Yeah, he didn't answer me. I've been talking to Miss Russo, though. Yeah. What did you say? And Abby's like, this is so effed up. So right now, it hasn't even been a month yet since the accident. Kenzie, I'll send I hope this is an SS. Angelo also ignored me. We have all of her chat memos. They are absolutely wild. I literally can't believe this girl didn't get her butt beat. Like she literally, I don't know. It's wild. Okay. Angelo also ignored me. And Abby's like, yeah, he's crushed. He'll never be the same. Okay. Some of this might be a little bit more sad than I thought. I just wanted Abby to keep putting her in her place. I mean, this is like, this might be a trigger warning for anyone who's going through the grieving process. We're going to see how this goes because we're not here to trigger anyone, but this is like still really tender. Yeah, when I went to his grave, I read what his dad wrote, and that killed me. Well, nice use of words, Kenzie. Dom and his dad were just getting close. Like, Abby knows this. I feel like we're having a battle of like who's better friends with Dom. But I don't think Abby knows she's in this battle. Yeah, it's understandable that they ignored you, but I know one of them. Wait, but I don't know one of. Okay, it's understandable. This is Abby. It's understandable that they ignored you. It makes no sense to me at all. I'm trying as hard as possible to just not make this about me. I don't even care about any of my injuries, or my broken heart is the worst part of all. It just feels so bad for his family. Yeah, there's nothing on the road and nothing on the grass. I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense to me either. Like, I just can't believe this happened with my mom. And with my mom told me in the hospital, I was literally in shock, and it killed me that I couldn't even go to the funeral. But I don't know if I could have seen him like that, or his family like that. Abby's like, did you break all your limbs? Abby's like, why did you live? Abby's like, I just don't really think they did an open casket. And she's saying, like, I don't think you really would have wanted to see him like that. I was going to the memorial every day too, but my boyfriend and I usually go with work. I haven't been in a minute, unfortunately. I need to go back to his grave. You know what this reminds me of? It's the Native American poem, "Do not stand in my grave and weep. I am not there. I do not sleep." Although, yeah. Okay. Abby, what did his dad write? I saw a pic of the grave with everything, but I couldn't read it. God. Oh, here, let me get back to me. Okay, back to me. I broke my thigh bone, my knee on my right leg. I lacerated my knee down to the joint on my left leg. I lacerated my kidney and my liver. I was bleeding internally. I broke through my ribs. I broke my whole entire arm. I had to rebuild my joints. I broke my C1 vertebrae in my neck, and I've had to go for surgeries. I don't even know how I'm alive. I feel like, yeah. She's like speaking on behalf of Dom. I feel like Dom doesn't like his grave. I don't think that you're really just want to talk about it. I don't think he would have wanted it to be there. I could feel energy more. I could feel his energy at the memorial. Yeah, he was still stuck then, lady. Like, you little psycho. Yeah, he was stuck. You probably could feel it. He's been visiting in my dreams. I bet he was. It's really long. What his dad wrote was really long. I might have a picture, but I don't know if you'll be able to read it. And Abby's like, why don't you think he likes his grave? She totally ignored all of the comments about how hurt she was. Dom was a pretty spiritual guy. Oh, was a spiritual guy. I feel like he would have. I just like don't really appreciate her talking on his behalf right now. Like, little psycho. Dom was a spiritual guy. I feel good thing we broke them. Like, this quantum entanglement was really intense. I don't even want to read it. I literally don't want to feed that. To me, it feels like I'm feeding the dark, that old energy. Abby's saying, so I'm skipping that part because he didn't have a choice. You took his free will away, and that's different. So anyway, she's like even telling him how to feel after he's gone. It's really highly annoying. Anyway, his mom, okay, this is Abby. So I skipped that part because it's like not upsetting me and like I'm gonna cry away. It's upsetting me and the audacity. Like, and this goes back to the baby witches are dangerous because they don't know how powerful they are. And she does. I mean, the rules of the universe are really clear. Anyway. Okay, Abby. His mom wanted him to be there by his grandpa. The grandpa, like probably Christine's mom, that he'd never met. My Uncle Frank wanted him next to my brother. Oh, so Abby's lost her brother too. Uncle Frank's dad. So I'm guessing just from this correlation, she is a relative of Dom's dad's, like either a sister or a brother is her mom or dad, like of Frank, of the Dom's dad. Uncle Frank's dad and my Uncle Frank's brother. It must be your brother, too. Or maybe she married in. I don't know. Abby's like, yeah, I understand that. Are they all there? I didn't know that. Holy Cross would have been the best spot for him. They're all at Holy Cross. So unfortunately, my uncle, I feel like I didn't want to get that poem. It's a Native American poem. It's called Do Not Stand at My Grave and Weep. I am not there. I do not sleep. I am 1,000 winds that blow. I am a sparkle in the snow. And then it's like, do not stand at my grave and cry. Do not stand. I am not there. I did not die. Unfortunately, my uncle didn't get what he wanted. Okay. Kenzie's like, this is an effing tragedy. Yeah. You think? I'm trying so hard to make this feel normal. I've been writing to him every single day, but the text messages always already turn green. Yeah. I've been putting his favorite snacks at the memorial too. Abby's like, I thought about doing that, but I don't know what his favorite snacks are. Oh, I can tell you all of them. I'm his bestie. He was my soulmate. Yeah. Abby wants him to know what his favorite snacks were. She's like, this is something that who's Valerie? That Natalie says too, like, she ate his favorite snacks, and for 3 months, she ate the food that he ate. Dom used to make me dinner every single night. Yeah. And you never said thank you. You never appreciated it. You made him feel like shit. He was working all the time. He was outside salesman, so he was on the road a lot. And you were a nag all the time, according to the text messages. Yeah, I've been having a really hard time eating because everything makes me think of him. No, you had a hard time eating before that. And I'm not even going to say allegedly. I also went through an ED. I get it. Don't blame it on him. God, I'm getting super protective of it. I don't like the way the way she's talking about it. It's like she's still trying to control him, but I feel him with me every day. Yeah, you probably did because you took his free will away. Abby's like, yeah, I know that you're crushed, but my family, okay, I know that you're crushed, but for my family, this is literally the worst thing that's ever happened. It's insane. I was in absolute shock. Okay. I know she remembers where she was. I don't mean to trigger anyone, and we might just go a little bit faster or go through a little bit more because she confronts her more. These are parts of the conversation where, it's been 20 days. So this is super raw and super fresh. And I don't really have any interest in reading about Mackenzie at all. And Abby's struggling. We knew that before. And then she's sending him food, or sending Abby food that he liked. Okay. So we're going to skip past all this because this is not Mackenzie's chance to shine. I just liked it when Abby was calling her out. They're talking more about cars that he liked, or his Cadillac. He had a black Cadillac. And oh yeah, she used to always make him go to Whole Foods. She would remember her timeouts or whatever she did. It would be 5, 4, 3. She did that about Whole Foods a lot. Okay, come on, Abby. Nah, we don't care about Kenzie bawling her eyes out. It's all fake. To me, that's right. Okay, Abby is literally trying. I feel like she deserves a gold star because she's really trying. And this cannot be easy. One thing I do remember reading in there was the Kid Cudi thing, but when I just tried to look for it again, I couldn't find it, but I remember them talking about it. Or maybe, yeah, or Rotten Mango might have just brought it up. Somehow it just came up. Yeah, thanks for talking to me and not hating me. Yeah, Miss Russo said the same thing. His family is all I got. What about your own family? I've been wearing his clothes too. I have so many. Abby's like, well, at first I didn't want to have anything to do with you. I feel like Abby's playing the part of needing it. I'm pushing through, you guys. This is all for you. No. I did like reading when she was getting mad. Oh my gosh. Wait a second. This might be the most, the word alien, our friends in the sky don't like that word because it's a separation. There are brothers in the sky. That's what they prefer to be called from the message, from what I've gotten. Anyway, Dom always told me that he was a star. It says alien, but that's not what it means. It means like he always told me he was a star. He vibrated higher than all of us, and he knew what he was doing in life. That is the truth. Did Mackenzie say this? Wait a second. This might be the most truth. Yeah. That might be the most truthful thing Mackenzie's ever said. That is the truth. It was part of this soul contract. That is true. And Abby's like, this would be hard. He's probably a big cousin, I'm guessing. He's like an older cousin. I have older cousins. They don't have that much time for younger cousins. And okay. I don't like the Mackenzie speaking for him. Oh my God. I did run a report to see who all these Ryans were. Okay, if you are reading along, if you would like to read these, the FOIA drop is available to the public. Please feel free to grab it. I have zero interest in hearing Mackenzie's black magic spells continue on. And grief is grief. I wouldn't wish it on anyone. Okay, keep going, Abby. I'm going to pass these. I don't know where the ones were that she was calling her out, but this is getting hard to read. So we are going to check out I don't know who's in here, but I do want to show you guys this. These are our questions. I'm not going down very far, but I do want to show you guys this one question. I don't know if our friends are in here. FKR, Free Karen Reed, Legal, and Black something, Guts or something, or any of our friends actually. Anyway, look what I saw. Okay, this was posted on Insta. It says, while everyone is focused on warm milk, text between Mackenzie Shirilla and her dad, Steve. And yeah, okay, so this is all about the warm milk. Like, yeah, it's a little bit awkward. Some people were going down the rabbit hole of, like, who knows, addiction or something. Anyway, it says, there's another part of the story that's being overlooked. We know this because one text said, reportedly, I did not look for this, so take this all with a grain of salt. I found this on Insta, and I felt like it was a really good point. One text reportedly said, I do love you, and I didn't say anything about Dom when you were leaving with Mom. Let them help you at the hospital. On March 23rd, 2020, the same day, police and firefighters reportedly, they reported to a unaliving threat involving a 15-year-old. We have the police reports. I don't know if we're allowed to look at them, but they're in the FOIA drop and the 911 call. I just recently posted on a short involving 15-year-old female, Mackenzie Shirilla. According to the report, she was not taken to the hospital because her parents did not believe the threats were real or think she would harm herself. Later, her mother testified in court that she didn't believe her daughter was suicidal. Remember, we read this in the court documents, and Tim Troop says, oh, okay, exhibit 225, please. I'd like to admit this into evidence. And that is the police report of Mackenzie's parents calling because she threatened to unalive herself. So I think what this girl is, or person is connecting, I feel like that would be really easy to check. So they did end up taking her to the hospital, I guess, I think is what the point of this is, I think, is like even though in the 911 call they refused treatment, it looks like they ended up taking her to the hospital. I just put that in our ongoing questions just as a thing. This is answered. This was just a miscommunication. Okay, I can fix this later. Okay, next thing. Oh, I don't know if we can listen to Dom's music without it getting copyrighted, but I'm going to show it to you guys. So in that text with Abby somewhere, it says, "Oh, Dime Boy," because remember, she's "Oh, Dime Girl," and it's Drank and Zaza. This is supposedly Dom's music. It says right here, 2022, and I think it even says Ohio somewhere. Somewhere I saw that it did say Ohio. I kind of want to listen to it. I wonder if it'll let us. Here. Actually, I'm going to see if they have it on YouTube. It's called Drink and Zaza. I'm just going to Google this and see if it's on Drink and Zaza. Is this it? I have no idea. Hold on. We're going to look. And I don't know if it'll get copyrighted, but it's Drink and Zaza. Oh, here it is. Yeah. All right, let's look. I have to log in, I think, before it'll let me do it. So please hold. I don't know if we can listen to this or not, but I'll show you guys how to get there if you want to listen to it in a different place. I have to log into my Spotify. We're going to look over here. All right. We'll make this a little bit bigger in case you're just listening right now. In the text between Mackenzie and Abby, Abby is Dominic's little, I don't know. I'm assuming she's little or younger than Dom, the way that she was talking about him. I could be certainly wrong, but she becomes friendly with Mackenzie, or has been. Her mother, Natalie, brought up Abby. I felt like it was more of a victim blaming, but she even went with Dom's family. Dom, Abby, and Mackenzie decided to go. Well, Dom didn't get a chance to decide to go, by the way. Anyway, so in those text messages, Abby talks about his music, and Mackenzie sends her the link, and I clicked it and it worked. So Zaza is an exotic high-end cannabis, but drank can mean a THC-infused beverage, a hip-hop song, or my Moroccan avocado smoothie. Okay, that's nice. So I want to see if it's on, like, I don't know. I'm sure if it was on YouTube, we could have already found it. And I can log into my Spotify account. I just have to log in with a different account. So we are looking to see if this is anywhere but Spotify. If it's just on Spotify, here, I'll just log in. Why am I being so stubborn? Oh, it's on Apple Music too. Oh, use the Big Sisters Unhinged for his copyrighted stuff. Okay. Well, now you guys know where to get it. I'll put a link in here. Christine. Yeah, she's great. I was frozen. I was like, Houston, we have a problem. Hi, everyone. I am so glad you guys are all here. Thanks for coming, everyone, and enjoying tonight with us. I love you. Oh, yes. Thanks. I think what we're going to end up doing, I think it's going to be really neat. I bet when it's, when we're have more, I bet everyone's going to be in like strategic places once we get there. Hi. Oh, yes. Please like, share, subscribe, do all the things. Yeah. Thanks for coming, you guys. Okay. Well, apparently we are not going to do whatever we were just doing. Oh, it froze when perhaps that was YouTube's way of saying don't try because it all froze. So I'm going to pull up the next project that I was working on, which was the Balenciaga bag. I think that she was talking about this Balenciaga bag, well, at least for 6 months, based on the text messages. So I am going to show us the little spreadsheet. It's not a spreadsheet. I do have spreadsheets, but this is just screenshots of what I want to do is like compare their text messages to some of the times when she's like asking for sugar daddy. The thing about that, I don't care if she's a sugar baby or sugar daddy. What I don't like is that she made him feel really, really, really guilty. And I like, who cares? However you make your money is not my business. I could care less, but don't make your boyfriend feel like shit that he's like cheating on you if he's not. So we are pulling up the Balenciaga bag. I found some more text messages with that. I also have a running thing for the sugar baby stuff. I mean, I guess that doesn't really matter. We should probably go back into Kendall because I think everything is there. Okay. This is the Balenciaga bag that Mackenzie had to have. Well, she had to have a lot of them, but this is one of her aliases and sold Balenciaga, large gold leather. I mean, you know what she does have like a pretty bad mouth in general. We know that, but she literally calls it, actually, we can't even say it on YouTube, but okay. So this is Kenzie, this July 9th. You know what I'm going to do after this, when we're done, I'm going to have Notebook LM pull out every single quote, police report, everything from July. And let's go through that because it was like all coming to a climax, like it had to bubble over. This was her. Okay. These, I don't have to be on here with you guys. Seems a little bit there. I'll come down here. Okay. On here, she is saying, I like the New World map more. Oh, thanks, Phil. I know. I feel like it explains it better. Debbie, thank you. Oh, to the flight crew. Oh my gosh, I couldn't do it without you guys. Thank you guys so much. I just like appreciate you so much. Miss Debbie, our friend, she's a Con Air flight crew. She was doing such a great job of reminding everyone. And then I was like thinking about it. And I think what's going to happen, I think we're all going to learn about the Karen Reed stuff. When it was happening for Karen Reed, I didn't have the words yet. Like I didn't know how to make it. I almost said for humans. Like I didn't know how to put it into words. But I think now, like we've done it. It worked. We have, it worked. And now I can explain it. So thanks. I'm glad you like it. Thank you guys. Okay. For all of our friends, this is a Facebook message. And this is back to the American way. Our Australia friends are like, come on, you Americans. That's just to make us dumber, faster. That is part of it. That I'll explain it someday later. Okay, so on October 19th, 2021, buy me a purse. This is a message to Dom. And dun, dun, dun. Literally like 9 days later, 8 days. I feel like on October 27th, I'm excited about my new purse. Some of the ruder comments that I found were just like, you do you and I'll do better. Oh my God. Yeah. I actually do wish I had her saying that comment. It's just so the audacity. Okay, then we read a wonderful human. I have no idea if it's a girl or guy. I'm guessing girl made the spreadsheet for us, or I found the spreadsheet of the text messages on Reddit, but I found the actual text messages as they came from the Celebrate report, which take with a grain of salt, actually, because for Karen Reed's case, they said you couldn't trust it. And then for the case right after it, I mean, he sounded guilty AF, but the prosecutor said they said you couldn't trust it for Karen Reed, but you could trust it for Brian Walsh. I thought Brian Walsh could have got that entire case thrown out based on the fact that prosecutorial misconduct, but I actually found the law that he could do is from the 1700s in Massachusetts. Anyway, Mackenzie, honestly, if you want this relationship to work again, you're going to have to buy me a whole Balenciaga bag because I am not trusting a single thing from you. Does this B think he's just going to buy her a pocket? Of course he's going to buy you a whole bag. I think that was meant for. And then here's the bag that arrived. But she buys it on DHgate, which is totally fine, except it's not a real Balenciaga bag. Okay, so then she's like, do you know how it would be crazy? You can call me a B every single day if you give me the Balenciaga bag. I think that could solve all of our problems. For the lady or the person that thought that these voices were annoying or didn't like them, I invite you to come and read these text messages. I would love, if you want to go through, we can read July again. I would love to listen to someone else read them. It's hard. Every single creator I've watched read them, literally, it takes 20 minutes and your brain feels like it's melting. Dom's like, Kenzie, I was correcting you. What I actually said, I'm not going to try to say it again. Dom's like, stop being you. If that really makes you happy, calling me names, only if you buy me a Balenciaga bag, you can treat me like pure S and I don't care. Psycho. We are effing done unless you're going to do what I said. If you don't get me this Balenciaga bag. And Dom's like, their arguments are confusing because they go between text messages, at least Instagram and Facebook, but they're all the same fight. So you have to kind of use context clues to figure out where we are in the conversations. It doesn't just flow. And then he's like, this is childish. That's what I said. If you can't do it, oh my God. See, whoever doesn't like the Mackenzie voice, please raise your hand. Come on up. We will read all of July. And you can be Mackenzie and I'll be Dom. Because I'm really interested in the July information. And if you can do it better, I would love to have anyone come up here. We did have a friend that threw me an entire boat because I couldn't do it one time. It is painful. And now she's like, if you can't do it, I said, then we're done, because if you wanted to, you would. So this is March, to give you context. The push down the stairs has already happened, and now things are starting to bubble over. I wonder if she started blackmailing him yet. I never found that picture, by the way. Oh, and then this is Dom's music. You can click on this, and it'll take you straight to the... Oh, I'll drop the link in here. If you guys want to listen to it, our friend Legal said you can listen to it on Christine Russo's thing, so it's not copyrighted. There's the link to the Spotify if you're interested. We're not really trying to taunt Facebook or YouTube because I've been appealing every single thing and it's working, and we're just trying to stay under the radar. That's why you fly Con Air. We don't know where you're going or where you've been. And if the plane goes down, it'll be strategic. I'll tell you that. Okay. So, yes, please like, share, subscribe, and do all the things. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Phil. I'm so glad you guys are here. And everyone else. And I'm so glad you like the new map. Okay. Then we can do some of the sugar baby stuff. I mean, do we really need to go through I feel like going back into Kendall or the seatbelt thing. Is free Karen Reed, that's not Karen Reed in here, or Legal, or anyone that knows what she was talking about, or he, sorry. I'm assuming that it's a she, so if it's not, I apologize. But I would still say, hey girl, the seatbelt thing I'm very curious about. I did not have time to look for the text that Dom mentions it. but I am really curious about it. I was looking at our list again today, and I just have so many questions. Okay, we are going to just look at some of the sugar baby things. This is, I mean, Mackenzie being a Mackenzie. Dom's not even like allowed to literally go to the bathroom, and she is getting paid for her body, which is like completely fine. But it's like if you don't throw stones if you live in a glass house. Okay, her mother. I don't know what the context is to this because this was the only part that I saw. Her mom's name is Natalie SH. Hold on. I just have to move this. Natalie SH. Oh, yeah. Natalie _ SH66. From her mom. So this is after the push, before the crash. Read the article. There's information about other sugars in there that you may find beneficial or useful. Now, I just read in this report, or I'm sorry, I just did the search on sugars. Oh, now that I'm reading this, I think she means sugars like cane sugar, or I don't think she means sugars like baby sugar, but I wouldn't have been surprised. But the way that this is reading, I don't know what the context is. So there's Mackenzie. And that was on page, for anyone that's interested in checking this stuff out, that was 274 of the meta download. Okay. This is definitely a sugar baby. Page 625. Wait a minute. I don't even know how to read this. How y'all think Shawty is paying for it? Sugar Daddy Habibi sponsor fast show. Oh. IG showcasing a luxury lifestyle. NOBU dinners, no buy dinners or something. Chanel purses. You know what this sounds like? Sex trafficking. There was a girl that I saw that thought Diddy was going to traffic her. They started in Florida and then they were going to go to the Bahamas, but they took all of their passports and somehow she got out of the house. I can't remember her story or where I saw it. Probably on TikTok. But anyway, so you get Chanel purses, G-Wagons, after parties. Oh, yeah, this sounds exactly like Diddy. Something crib. Be living deep in the trenches of North Hollywood. Satanic. It is. In a one-bedroom shared between 8 shotties who trap kitty pics on only toes. Make it make sense. Well, basically, the only words he's missing is trafficking. Okay. All right. So Kenzie sends this too, or something. Oh my God. So this is May 25th. When did when did this come through? I don't know when the date was, but in May, she's like, B, I want to travel with someone crazy this summer. Let's do it. Oh, great. Oh boy. This is the one girl that Dom did not want her hanging out with. I think that she's much older. She paid rent and it was like $4,000 in one of these messages. Mackenzie doesn't pay anything. Okay, she wants to travel. And according to the messages, Dom definitely thinks that she is in the trade of body moving, like her body. Prostitution, but okay, let's do it. Yeah. I have no idea how old Gracie is, but if anyone finds it, hit me up. Okay, anyone want to be my... Okay, so these are just random messages that she got May 3rd. Anyone want to be my sugar baby and get 600 twice a week? And how old are you? Yes. Wait a minute. It's $1,200 a week? Wait a minute. Oh, now she's 18. Wait, she wasn't 18. No, you're not, you little liar. Okay, so this was May 3rd, 2022. She says, I'm 18. What are the expectations of this? 600 sounds great. Well, she didn't do the math. 1,200 a week. Sounds great. And then, oh, darn. See what I mean? If we're reading them, we can read them straight from there. Actually, it is fun. Well, if you don't mind feeling dumber, we can do it, because you definitely don't leave. You don't leave anything with Mackenzie feeling any smarter. But I'll pull them up. We'll get back to it really quickly. I'll finish reading this and then we can scroll it. It's a really big document, so I can't scroll fast with you guys. Okay, yeah, so she's all of a sudden 18, and then we have a new username, same day. Wait a minute. Is this guy just like spamming her? Oh no, okay, sorry. This is the same person asking, want to be my sugar baby and get paid twice a week. How old are you? I'm 18. What are the expectations? 600 sounds great. Okay, have you ever had a sugar mummy before? Oh, okay, that was that. Marco, this is on February 4th. You are hot. Can I get your number? You're hot. Money bags. Do you have an OnlyFans? I want to pay to see more of you. Is this possible? This is May 5th. Balenciaga. Wait, she sent the text? I remember hearing Rotten Mango talk about this. She sent this to Balenciaga. I think, yeah, Balenciaga and her. It says, you do you and I'll do better. God, if I could get a clip of her saying that, if anyone finds it, send it over. It's so nuts. You don't feel smarter reading her stuff. It's not as mind-numbing as the text, though. She, it is kind of fun to get lost in, though, because it's like unbelievable. Unless you're trying to do something specific. Oh, that's in here. I'm just going to share you guys over here. So I downloaded the sentencing, Christine, the verdict, and Natalie, and I'm putting them all together, but I didn't get it done in time. Okay. So here's Facebook, and this is mind-numbing, but we'll push through. Oh, I have the I see the sage. Yes, Debbie. Don't worry, Debbie. I've got you in the forefront of my mind. Hi, Freedom Fight. Hi, everyone. Okay. So we are, all right. First of all, oh, I started this. Oh, darn. I'm sorry, you guys. This is Abby. Well, maybe not. There's no conversation here, but it starts on page. What page does this start on? Oh, it starts. Oh, this isn't the whole thing. I had to break it up because at after 1,500 pages, my Adobe wouldn't sort it. So we're going to actually, wait a second. I'm going to pull up the full one. This one was when I was trying to trim down Abby. I am, okay. Thank you for flying Conair tonight, everyone. Is Bobby here? Hi, everyone. Hi, Amy Carey. Hi, Freedom. We are going to, I'm just pulling up the Mackenzie Shirilla meta things that aren't, I had to cut it down so I could find just the Abby stuff. Oh, let's do the break. Oh, we did that. We tried to do that, the breaking and entering. Okay. Whoa. Oh, I'll just share this with you guys because it's wild. I have these in videos, but I am not really sure. Okay, hold on. This is going to get confusing. I have to stay focused. I'm going to keep you guys. Oh, you know what? I'm going to find us a video that we can watch for a minute so I can find this. We have a lot of them because, oh, actually, one of them is, Darn, I wish I had finished that other thing, but when it gets done, we'll look at it together. Well, this is the beginning. I have to be careful what I post because, oh, you know what? We can listen to a police call, a jail call. While we're listening to that, I'm going to find this meta thing. This is jail call 10. That's what I have it listed as. So we'll just listen to this for a minute while I find the meta thing. If you are, all right, hold on.
If you believe this should be a private call, please hang up and follow facility instructions to register this number as a private number. To accept charges, thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Sorry I didn't call back right away. We had to go in our room for a second.
What happened?
I don't even know. I'm confused, but I'm about to message Sam back. He said, are you out of the pod yet? I know what the pod looks like. At least they don't look anything like actual.
How do you know?
I don't know. What are they called? I'm thinking, why are they called that? I'm thinking of some kind of futuristic shit, but that's me.
Why? You only had to go to the roof for like half a second and come out?
Yes, I don't know. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, she did not gag one time last night. That's so good.
Really?
I asked her if she can be quiet, and she did. But she be doing this other thing that just be irritating the fuck out of me. Like, she'd be like turning her sink on and then off, on and then off.
Oh, jeez. I wish you wasn't gagging. But, like, why do you have to make any noises? Can't you just, like, be?
How do you spell futuristic?
F-U-T-U-R-I-S-T-I-C. Does that look right? Future, F-U-T-U-R-E, futuristic. I think that's right.
Oh my God, it's like painfully loud. Was that loud for you guys?
7:30. 7:35, 8:05.
Oh, so you have all night.
Oh wait, no. I went at 7:05. Oh my God, I'm dead. All my video calls are on this terminal without it.
What else do you have?
Hold on 1 second, Mom. Hold on.
Okay. Oh.
What was I gonna say? off.
Ew.
Hell no.
If you keep your shoes on, why do you step on the towel?
Because I took them off for a second.
Oh.
Because my feet were like really wet.
Oh.
But what was I going to say? So now, I don't know why, but I'm getting anxiety about moving to a different pod now. Like, I really want the iPad, but now I have anxiety about going to a different pod.
Well, I know. Every transition is going to be like fully anxiety ridden. I didn't go yet, so see if you can change it if you want. But if not, then...
Well, yeah, I feel bad because I already made this, like, a big deal about it, like, begging to get moved off this pod, but then, like, the other girls are like, I would just stay on this pod, like, the ones that I'm cool with.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
They're like, they was on a pod before, and I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I mean, huh?
So I don't know.
If you're going to do anything, you need to do it sooner than later. Don't do it last minute or it's not going to work.
Don't do what?
Don't stop the request later. Do it soon. You know
We'll
what I mean?
have to wait till Sunday. He said he's going to talk to me Sunday, I'm pretty sure he said.
Okay. Who's he?
The corporal.
Okay.
They don't have, like, MODs here like they did at the other place. Like, they have corporal and lieutenants and shit like that. Like, they have, like, shit like that here.
Well, just if you change your mind, just tell me you're scared. That's all. I'm sure we can stop it.
Oh, no.
What means you have anxiety about it?
I don't know, just like thinking about what you said, and then the girls were talking to me about it last night.
Did they know firsthand?
Huh?
They know firsthand?
But yeah, the one girl that looks like a boy that you think is a boy. She told me about she was like, yeah, like I would stay on the on this pod. She's like, it may like there may be crazy people up here, but like it's I don't know.
Well, has she been down there before?
Yeah.
Oh, you have 1 minute left.
Call you back?
I'm sure.
Okay.
I want to show you guys. We have Conair swag, and the fuck is in here. This was all born from funny things that Mackenzie said. And it's like Conair flight crew. Oh, let's just do this. What the fuck? And glasses. Bobby, I know you want a water bottle, and for some reason they're not coming over to Etsy. But it's on Etsy. It's True Crime Tarot, Etsy shop. How do you spell eventually? Bet. I don't know which bet one I like better. Anyway, these are the Conair swag for in honor of Mackenzie. So it'll be here for a little while. All right. I'm going to read to you guys a quick thing. You can read it with me. Can you guys hear me? It said it just lost service with this sound. I'm just going to hope that you guys can hear me. Okay. Or maybe I should refresh it. I'm back. Okay, you could hear me? Okay, good. Thank you, Debbie. I couldn't tell if you could hear me or not, and so I just refreshed. Okay. I was just going to share with you guys, this is something I just had Notebook LM create. Yay! Thank you, guys. Okay, reoccurring patterns regarding Mackenzie Shirilla's behavioral history. This I've showed you guys my Notebook LM. Notebook LM is a free app or free with Google. I pay for the, the next level because you can have 100 projects and 50 projects. When you pull data, like when it creates stuff for you, it only pulls from those sources. So we have like 5 of them going. One of them is Natalie Shirilla and her family linguistically, like one of them is the spiritual war. We're in the middle of a spiritual battle. If you don't know about it, your silence is your consent. Literally, when we set sacred space, call in the quarters, the land prayers are below, grab them, protect yourself. Because the old energy doesn't use that's consent is, the power of I am. You have your own autonomy. You have the power. But when you are involved in satanic rituals that you don't know about, you can't give consent. We're in the middle of a spiritual battle, whether you know it or not. Your silence is your consent. And there are prayers below. One of the Notebook LM things that I have is like channeled messages and the spiritual battle that's going on, what the soul contracts were. One of them is Mackenzie pre-accident. One is post-accident, all the trouble she got in, how many times the cops were at her house. One of them is just court documents with bind overhearing. One of them is just the police reports. This one comes from a mixture of everything. Anyway, it says the reoccurring pattern. So I wanted to know what are the reoccurring patterns based on these sources. And I can show you the sources, actually, if you guys want to see it. If you don't want to see it, it's okay. I mean, it's court documents, police reports, text messages, social media posts, and the analysis of the provided sources. So that would be the 100 that I put in. I can show you guys if you want to see it. This is what they just renamed it from Notebook LM to Gemini. Anyway. So we have Mackenzie and Dom. It's a volatile digital record. Mackenzie Shirilla case file. See how it maxes out at 100. And so that's why we have so many. Her meta, this is the meta dump. This is the stairwell incident. I refuse to call an accident. This one is the state of Ohio. This is the court cases, the spiritual case that we're in the middle of a spiritual battle. This is Natalie. A comprehensive public records profile. I found her job. Psychological profiles and criminal theories in the Russo Shirilla case. This is all the background, everything that's like the calls that went to their house that they made to 911. Like Natalie called 911 for a welfare check on a neighbor whose lawn was really long and they hadn't seen him pick up their paper. And the guy was home. He just hadn't cut his lawn. Strongsville investigative reports and incident timelines, the state of Ohio versus Mackenzie Shirilla mechanical investigation, the fallout of Proctor. This is Karen Reed. Case overlap. There's a lot of overlapping. JJ Vallow. That was another case that I didn't find any corruption in. Vallow, his name is Nick. He's an FBI agent and he testified in Karen Reed's case. JJ Vallow's case, he's part of the, it's suspicious. Nick Balance is his name. He's the, Idaho 4, JJ Vallow, and Karen Reed case. He does just look up, I have an entire thing on Nick Balance because it's suspicious. Why are you in all these high profile cases? What is the narrative? Like, what are you trying to control? The main thing they have in common is the satanic ritual calendar. That's the main thing. Anyway, we don't have to go down all of those. So that's what Notebook LM is. And then you asked, I was just working in this one, a volatile digital record. And inside it, here are all the sources. So it's like body cam, transcriptions, the fire department, court order, Glover detective, the investigative reports, supplemental reports, all of the court documents for Mackenzie, all the police reports for Mackenzie, the Balenciaga bag. Behavior analysis. I took a couple of linguistics classes. I actually hated them until now I'm older and I love them, or I rely on it a lot. Anyway, so that's what we're pulling from. Oh, here's Balenciaga. I need to save that. Let's see what the source this was pulling from. The Balenciaga bag in the text messages. Oh yeah, she doesn't spell Balenciaga right, if anyone's shocked. I was definite. She is, anyway, this is the Balenciaga thing. So the reoccurring patterns regarding Mackenzie Shirilla, because what I want to know, like, I feel like there's a smoking gun and that we're missing it. Sarah Boone, oh my God. This case, Phil, reminds me so much of Sarah Boone. She even said, not intentional. I want to focus on not intentional. And she also lied about Dom saying he pulled the wheel. That story came up right after Henchman got Dom. And Sarah Boone said that he taped. Oh, and Mackenzie said they both said that he taped their mouths shut and asked them if they wanted to die. Like, there is absolutely zero evidence in both these cases. Okay. The analysis of the provided sources reveals several consistent and reoccurring patterns regarding Mackenzie Shirilla's behavioral history, her family's defensive strategies, and the forensic evidence used to secure her conviction. Patterns of manipulation through threats. A defining behavioral pattern was Shirilla's use of threats to maintain control over her relationship with Dominic. Frequent breakup threats. Forensic reviews of approximately 93,000 text messages showed that she used breakup threats as a primary manipulative tactic over 31 times. 31 seems low. I need to narrow this down. 31 times. What are the dates of that though? I feel like maybe 31 in July. She often set 5-minute timers. Oh yeah. For Dominic to reply before facing immediate breakup or being blocked. Threats of violence and unaliving. Shirilla had a long history of threatening to self-harm or unalive herself if Dominic tried to end the relationship. 2 weeks before the fatal crash, on July 17th, Shirilla was recorded explicitly threatening to wreck this car right now during an argument with Dominic. One of the things the defense attorney said was there's no way you could have narrowed down the car on the highway. They weren't on the highway. They were on the side of the road. And Dom just told them they were between the exits, blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. So a pattern of parental enabling and denial. This is actually something we have to think of Natalie like a wounded little girl. She does not have the family support that, who does? It's the only way I can think of them with empathy instead of judgment. The sources document consistent pattern of Natalie and Steve Shirilla shielding their daughter from accountability and rationalizing her misconduct. The minimization of misbehavior. Natalie Shirilla described Mackenzie's history of bullying and school suspensions as challenges. She was learning to navigate at a super, super young age. Yeah, we called her out for that. So she's young, but I don't know. Anyway, narrative control. Natalie was frequently present during police interactions and coached Mackenzie during jail calls, instructing her on what to say and what to hide. The seizure fabrication. Jail recordings captured Shirilla asking her mom if they could tell the police she had a seizure to explain the crash, a narrative her mother appeared to support. Well, I would say she perjured herself to support it. Pattern of habitual reckless driving. The July 31st, 2022 crash was not an isolated incident, but was part of a documented history of dangerous driving, digital evidence of recklessness. Investigators identified 136 files on her. This is straight from Glover's DEA agent and Strongsville police detective, Glover. 136 files on her phone classified as distracted or reckless driving. These included videos of her driving at speeds of up to 93 miles per hour and recording herself smoking marijuana while behind the wheel. Witness cooperation. Multiple acquaintances, including Paul, the host, and redacted, refused to ride in her car because they considered her to be a bad or crazy driver who regularly zipped through traffic. Police reports document they call them hit and skip, I think, in Ohio. The hit and skip, I think. We call them hit and run, so it's using my verbiage here, but it's a hit and skip is what they called it in Hawaii, I wish, in Ohio. Incident and road rage events where she was described as irate and careless. Patterns of shocking lack of remorse. Oh, this is straight from Tim Troop's closing argument and sentencing statement. Following the deaths of Dominic and Davion, Shirilla's actions consistently prioritized her own image and social status over her grief. I would call it grief. Oh, can you guys see me? I'm down here if you can't see me. Modeling ambitions. While still in the hospital recovering from the crash, Shirilla and her mother were actively seeking employment with modeling agencies. Post-crash partying, 49 days after the crash, Shirilla was seen partying at a Kid Cudi festival in Cleveland. She also celebrated Halloween with her friends at Ohio University shortly before being charged. Focus on appearances. Reports from the reports. They have her jail reports. I put those in there. Reports from incarceration suggest she showed little remorse, focused instead on her makeup, jewelry, and social standing within the facility. Pattern of concealment and coded communication. Shirilla and her family utilized specific methods to evade detection and align their narratives. The Carney Talk. Jail recordings revealed that Shirilla and her mother communicated in a coded language known as Carney Talk to discuss the case without being understood by the monitoring guards. The G Code. This is something I think Dominic made up. I don't know if he made it up or if he named it, but the G Code is following a New Year's Eve incident, where a guest was seriously injured. Dominic and Mackenzie enforced a G Code, the code of silence, instructing peers not to talk to the police and to control the narrative. Yeah, there was a few charges in there if they wanted to press charges, which I think they should personally, but Shirilla she did not allegedly. She used blackmail. I hate the word allegedly. That's a training issue. Please hold. I'll go back and fix it. Just 1 second. I work with my AI every day because AI has already wiped humanity out at least once. Star Wars is a real memory. And I forgot to tell it not to use allegedly. I have a whole script that I give it. But I have to do it when I catch it, so I just got it. Okay. Shirley used the shared secret of the New Year's Eve incident to blackmail Dom during arguments, threatening to go to the police with the pics of the stairs if he didn't submit to her demands. I wonder where those pics of the stairs are, though. I mean, perhaps. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Phil, maybe. Pattern of forensic precision of the crash. Technical data from the crash site established a pattern of deliberate control. This, to me, is the superhuman part. Deliberate control that contradicted the defense's accident theory. Intentional throttle. The data from the EDR report confirmed the accelerator was 100% depressed for nearly, 6 seconds is all that they have the record of, but it took that car like 19 or 27 seconds to get to that speed. So it was full throttle the whole time. Well, for 27. Didn't they say it would take 59 seconds to get down that road? I can't remember now. Methodical steering. Forensic experts argued that navigating the curves of progressive drive at 100 miles per hour can require superhuman strength, controlled, methodical, and deliberate steering that would be impossible for an unconscious person or a 17-year-old 90-pound person. The dry run. GPS data revealed Shirilla had visited the crash site 7 times in the days leading up to the event. Did we ever actually find that, or is that just in a report? I don't remember looking for this, but we did see something that... Wait, you have a baby? Of course. Wait, your baby is holding your eyes open if she sees my diet. Hi, Jamie. Hi, everyone. Okay, the dry run GPS data revealed Shirilla had visited the crash site 7 times in the days leading up to the event, with the final dry run 3 days before. Yeah, on a spiritual level, yeah, that's to our friend that likes the spreadsheets. Me too. I have about 500 of them, but this right here, what we're looking at is technical data. So this is like the statement or the action. If you use Notebook LM, it's called something else now, but you just tell it what you want from the sources. So like I wanted like the evidence, the statement, the person, or the like, where is it? The timing relevant to the incident. This just happens to be one of them. The interpretation or the significance, supporting data, and then these are the sources. And then the sources are right here. So it's like the reference is a jail call, court, that's from our friend Legally. Combination, I put all the police reports together. Oh, police interviews with Mackenzie, the police reports, detective reports, Natalie Shirilla. So anyway, those are the sources. Okay. Why are we going down this rabbit hole? There was something over here that I wanted to show you guys. And now I can't remember what it was. I don't know what it was. I believe they got the information from her GPS. Oh, thanks, Amy. I couldn't remember where it came from. I was saying I can barely hold my eyes open. It's okay, Jamie. I can read Shirilla. I got what you meant. Oh, boo. Oh, it's already 8:49. Don't you worry. Jamie emailed you? Emailed me? I will check it right now, Amy. Or who's Amy? Oh, Amy's in here. I was like, wait, where am I getting all of these? I'll check my email right now. Fingerness. Okay, let's see here. Oh, the microphone is in the mail. Or it's on the way. Okay, I'm checking my email right now because there was something I really wanted to go over. Jamie Shirilla, messages about Kendall. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. Yay. Okay, thank you. Boo. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. Okay, thank you, Jamie. All right, let's see here. Yes. Oh, yes. Okay. I have seen these. Where's the Kendall fall? Okay, wait. Sugar Baby. Okay, let's get rid of Balenciaga and Sugar Baby. Let's go back to Kendall. Okay, wait. And this is with all due respect, Kendall, or anyone, if you love her and you're watching, we are literally also trying to figure it out. We are not trying to stir the pot. I have questions, and so do the smart friends that we have here. I will pull this up. Jamie, I'm adding your message to this spreadsheet so we can look at them all together. Yes. Yes, I have the same questions. I am going to download this and then we are going to look at it. We can, oops. Also, the meta, God, why do I call it meta? I hate that word. The Instagram or the Facebook messages are big, but I'm going, ooh. Okay. I put in the word breakup and it's infuriating. Okay. I'm going to download this and then we are going to look at this. Thank you, Jamie, and thank you, Phil, for the heads up. Here's Kendall. All right. These are the running, we have seen this. Don't worry, you guys have seen this. This is a running spread. It's a Canva thing that I have going. We've seen this. Oh, welcome. If you're new, welcome. Thank you guys so much for coming. Thanks for liking, sharing, subscribing, doing all the things. We are collecting everyone's location because I think it is going to become important to fixing the ley lines. If you feel drawn or you don't know what the ley lines are, don't worry. Your soul does. Because I think, well, the same helpers come every We're part of the same soul family. The reason I know that is because in the Karen Reed case, I met a few people. Well, it happened before that, but a few of us that like were together during Jesus's time, during the Great Awakenings, like to help the earth. We are putting your location on a map. This is like a high level, way high level overview of ley lines. This isn't even really it. It was just to show you the concept so you could start imagining it. But this is where some of our friends are from. If you're from here and we haven't put you on, drop it in the comments, please, so that we can add you. What I think is going to end up happening is we're going to have like, it's going to be super cool. Okay, so just so you know, that's why we're asking you. We love you and we want to know where you're from so we can figure it out. So back to Kendall. The story behind Kendall is leading up to New Year's Eve in 2021, Mackenzie wanted to have a party at Dom's house because why not? It's her house too. No, it's not. It's all Dom's. Dom didn't want to have the party. He didn't want to bring any attention. Dom is a pharmaceutical salesman. You're going to have to use your imagination because Dom made his money. Just because the U.S. government doesn't believe it means it's probably the right thing to do, in my personal humble opinion. But he made outside sales. He had a job that required a lot of driving and working. And he didn't want to draw any attention to himself. So he fought. Mackenzie probably threatened to break up with him. They end up having a party. And according to Christine Russo, Mackenzie pushed a girl down the stairs. The girl was pushed down the stairs. She didn't fall. She didn't fall. She literally did like a Superman dive straight on her head. She was in the ICU for a few weeks, medically induced coma. The good news is she ends up living. The bad news is we never found out what happened, but what it did was it created the environment that made the crash possible within this friend group and like prioritizing self. Like, I don't want to say like preservation, but it's like selfishness. Honestly, I don't know. But the point is that these are text messages that were found in Mackenzie's phone or her Snapchat or something. And what it says is like, if you've been here, you've seen these. This is just like Mackenzie, like telling people to shut the F up. Then we have some boys in a class, like they're all fighting over, but Mackenzie takes snapshot, like literally screenshots of her messages. It's crazy. This is Mackenzie asking her dad. Mackenzie has now been convicted of killing her boyfriend and his friend. I don't even want to call it her friend. That's not a mutual friend. Davion had no time for her. He was in the back seat and she drove her car straight into a brick wall. And it is a world of questions because the narrative, like, is questionable. This is what we did listen to this the other night. It's a recording of a friend just asking for pictures of the stairwell. Literally all she wants, like, why are you being so sketchy? Then we've watched this too. If you weren't here the other night, I don't know how long this is, but we can watch it. It's all of the Snapchats in chronological order. Or they were on Mackenzie's phone, and I dumped them into a quick video showing you the environment. There's some witness statement said that it was like they were sandwiched like little sardines in this house. According to these snaps, there was no sardine squid. They have like stripper poles and stuff, which is very much up Mackenzie's alley. Anyway, this is her inside the house watching the police lights. Do we want to watch this? Low key. The Nolan Wells case. I have not been following that. Hold on. I can't look at the comments. No, I got a weird vibe about it, though. There was something about that. Okay, so this is Mackenzie inside her house. Oh, this isn't the actual video. This is, yes. So Jamie, we're going to get to Jamie sent me a picture. This is Mackenzie and her mother, Natalie, talking about, this is a picture. It's not there anymore. What is that? Kendall, it's her head. Okay. Hi, this is 2 days after the accident. I'm Kendall's cousin, and our family is trying to figure out what happened the night of the incident, and I know you were hosting the party. Would you be willing to share any information about what happened that night? We need answers. Oh my God, yeah. And then it's done. Who's a mess? What the fuck? Natalie's like Kendall's mom. You guys like the pictures I picked for him? Why would we buy, and this is her fighting with Dom, why would we buy Karina a crystal? And he's like, I'm not talking about Karina, I'm talking about Kendall. This is from our friend Jamie. Wait, is this from you, Jamie, or is this the one I did? Oh, this is in her text messages. It's like gallery of 5. I don't know who that is, but it's like, what happened? She fell down the stairs at my party. It was bad. And the person's like, dang. Then Jamie has a really great question. Why is Natalie calling her guardian angel? And I remember this being in a jail call, but I can't remember which one. What is that? Kendall, it's her head. Yes. And then the next one is, wait, who's friends with her? It's weird. Hold on, we got to pull up this meta description. It's weird AF. So this is 623. I'm just going to look at the, I'm going to pull this up. I have questions. Here's breakup. In case you guys are interested, look, I just did breakup. Look at this. This is, it does, I haven't even counted it. I'm going to screenshot this too, because we'll come back to this. There's 36 threats of breaking up right here. I have to narrow that down by the time. Oh, you can't see it. Can you? Yeah, okay. So the words that I did are, well, we can do Kendall or stairs. Stairs is how I found out. In here, they say she had a backpack on. This is Davion's little sister. Here, we'll make it bigger. She's like, what happened? Mackenzie's like, she felt, hey, what happened to Kendall? Oh, so this is Dave. We went through this together. Little sister is asking, oh, didn't someone, I think Guts found her in one of those videos. I can show us those videos. Actually, why don't we watch that for a second to get on the same page? These are the Snapchats. Actually, in case you weren't here, I'm just going to catch you all up with this. Sorry, if you've been here, you've heard these. If you haven't, I'm just going to catch you up so we're all on the same page. This is a message I found everyone found it. It's in the FOIA drop. Oh my God, there are so many. I was trying to put them together. She is literally, I can't believe she hasn't gotten in more trouble. Okay. Oh, you know what? I can make this full screen. There we go. We don't need to see the whole thing.
Was saying to people.
Okay, wait.
Legit, what I was saying to people, because like they were even saying like was not that drunk. Like how could have that happened? Like she wasn't even that fucked, because she wasn't. And I said, I don't know. No alcohol was in her system. A lot of the police and our parents and a lot of the people are thinking that she got pushed, like there was foul play in it. And I said, if there was a possibility that there were girls there and they were drunk, I just said I never thought that they like distinctively like pushed her. I said if anything were to have happened, it would have been maybe they were fighting with each other and they got too rowdy and drunk, because that's how fucking girls get when they're fucking drunk. And I did see hella girls by the stairs and by the fucking door. And I had explained to people, like, if it was anything like that, it would have been they missed their step and accidentally pushed. I never said that people were pushing her and had people push her. Like, no. That's what the police think, and that's why I'm trying to get the picture of this text so I can literally tell them, like, it wasn't like, or like, I don't know, like my mom was like, they don't think she just did all that just from falling down the stairs. I was like, do you really think like people would like fuck get and we just all like fuck cover that shit up? Like, I honestly think that's what they think is happening. So that's why I just need the picture of the stairs. I never said anyone pushed her. I said, if it were to come to that and someone were to have, because all the signs are kind of pointing to that, because it was not, she had been to your house, Dom's house before, and known those stairs at Halloween. Like, nothing could have like really pointed to her falling down the stairs except her missing her step or someone accidentally like falling into her, accidentally tripping over her, accidentally catching her step. That's all I said.
Tell me why I just got off the phone with Sammy, and supposedly Emily did not even try to catch her. Emily ran away and threw up. That's what Sammy is saying, and Sammy was the one down there. So Emily is like a major fucking problem, like right now.
I'm just gonna mute this because, well, it's like a bunch of high school kids partying, but I also don't want to stay at a copyright strike. So if you're not watching, you're not missing anything. We're just watching all of the snaps that Mackenzie had on her phone that was part of the FOIA drop. And I'm muting it because it's a bunch of high school kids partying. I'm so glad they didn't have cameras around when I was, well, I don't know. Anyway, so what we're looking at is the New Year's Eve party at Dominic's house that resulted in a woman was put, I personally, from everything that I've read, believe she was pushed intentionally. She was in a coma for at least 2 weeks. She has recovered, according to the police. So what we're watching is that night. The first shot that you saw was like blue lights. Oh, hey, Brian Albert, did you take any notes from this little 17-year-old? Okay, I muted it, so we'll just watch this. Like, doesn't she look so young? Like, she looks like 17 years old. She looks like a little baby.
I don't know where the fuck a chaser is, but wait, that was the chaser. Oh, here, baby. Right.
Wait, this is the girl that was just on the stripper pole. Huh. Okay. Wearing a bra, maybe? I don't know if that's like a.
Here, this was the chaser beat on. Oh, right. Yeah, this. Where's my drink? All right, ready? Yep.
Okay, wait. Guts, are you in here? She says that Dominic or Davion's sister is in here. Here's Davion right here.
Tyler's blowing up my house, and I'm.
See, there's Davion. And his little sister is in here somewhere. Guts pointed it out. White trash nails.
Hold on,
I must say though, I do like her dress. It's much more conservative than I expected. We've got a sport something over here that's not. Oh, there's the sister. Guts, I see her. Wait, there's Daphne. Is her name Daphne? She's right here. Could you guys see that? Here. She's right here in the white shirt. There's his little sister. Here's Davion and Davion's little sister. Guts told us what happened the last time. I can't remember. I'll look at the notes. Okay.
I don't know where the fuck a chaser is, but wait, that was the chaser. Oh, here, baby. Right here. This was the chaser beat on. Oh, yeah, this. Where's my drink? All right, ready? Yep.
Oh, that's like warm vodka. Oh, gross. God. Look, there's Davion. And his little sister was right behind him. Oh my God. Imagine being this girl's parents. Oh, yeah, she's adorable. I absolutely love her. I would be so pissed if this was my daughter. I would be so pissed if this was my friend. Like, get off that. Oh, this is her pulling a Brian Albert. If you know the Karen Reed case, you know this. Look, she's inside the house with the police lights flashing. So now I think the party's over. The friends have gone, and she's in her sweats smoking a bong. I'm going to skip that part. Who cares? I mean,
Yeah, why? You didn't do that.
Theirs wasn't on by me.
okay. No, this isn't what Jamie sent. We have those ones that Jamie sent, though. I was just catching people up that weren't here the other night, so we were all on the same page. So now we're going to go back to the meta. We have this. I did show you guys the stuff that Jamie sent. It's right here. We have this in our list, too. So I pulled up meta, and I pulled up stairs. Because here is Daphne. We have seen these too, but we're going to get to, this is also where they bring up, there's a backpack that they say she had on. The next comment we have here, I don't want you to think I blew you off. Here is Jamie's stuff. And Jamie, why are you not answering what I should say to the guy? Wait, Natalie? So Natalie is just as guilty. We have these pictures, or we have these too. I wonder if we should just read Natalie's things. Maybe we should just do that. Okay, here's the meta. This is like this is only 1,200 pages. This isn't all of it. It's too big to sort. I had to break it up because my computer doesn't love it. Anyway, she fell down the stairs. It was bad. This is gallery of 5. Then, oh, this is Abby again. And Abby's really hurting. This was less than a month. You know what we're going to do? Is find Natalie and just find her name. Natalie _ SH66, I think is her name. Oh, yeah. And we're in. Okay. Oh, here, I'll make myself smaller in case you're trying to read along. Actually, you don't even need to see me. I can go down so that it'll get bigger for you. Okay. What I just put into the, oh man, this is only 1,251 pages of a 1,900 page document. For some reason, after like 1,400 pages, my thing doesn't like it when I share it or search it. It just takes forever. So if you see the name Natalie _SH66, that is Natalie. And the message isn't available. She's sending her, what is this? Something. She's trying to fill a God-sized hole that she's not going to find outside of herself. I'll just tell you that. Found in Mexico. Architecture and nature. Found in Mexico City. The home draws inspiration from both the universe beyond our planet as well as down on land, with varying degrees of spherical objects resembling that of formations found in the galaxy. Oh, that sounds cool. Let's see if it'll take us to that. Oh, cool. This is what she's looking at. Casa Organica is in Mixture. That's cool. Okay, this is what Mackenzie just sent to her mother. She needs it. Okay. Dude, the good news is she doesn't just ask Dominic for stuff. She also texts her mother. So this is 10 days after the accident. She wants this hat. I can't watch her try to fill a God-sized hole. We're going to look at, if anyone's in recovery, you know where that comes from. All right, let's skip through all of her asking for things. This isn't her picture. You have to click on her link. Oh, makeup. She's talking about prom, I'm guessing. You know what I want to show you guys? I saw this really cool thing on Instagram that reminded me of this. It's about just being a broken little girl. Anyway, she's just asking for stuff. There's 500 mentions of her name. Natalie sent an attachment. Okay, what's the attachment, Natalie? Oh, Kim Kardashian's in Chile. Spare me. Looks like hashtag Kim Kardashian and Kanye West hit a rough patch when it comes to their ongoing divorce. Early Friday, Kanye took to his Insta and shared a screenshot of his daughter Northwest's latest TikTok video. In his caption, it said, "Since this is my first divorce, I need to know what I should do about my daughter being put on TikTok against my will." He also made sure to tag Kim in his post. Okay, Kim clap back. I don't care. That's all manufactured too. Okay, Natalie sending story. Oh my God, is your cat this cute? Register now to win the Cat Stir magazine. Oh, that would be fun. I should put Leo in that. Valentine's Day morning surprises for my rock star kids. Like, what? This is literally like too much. Okay, let's just keep going with Natalie. We have 500 things. I want to just get to the stuff where she's crazy. And Jamie had a really good point. She's asking why. Does anyone remember why Natalie said that Mackenzie was Kendall's guardian angel that night? I thought it was in a jail call or something. She thinks she lit. I don't know. Like, if she had 90,000, State Management New York, a model company. When is this? Okay, this is in March. State Management New York, a model management company representing the fashion industry's most in-demand models and artists. Actually, this might come in handy for another thing I'm looking at. Please hold. I want to see who is. If anyone cares, this is more of a deep dive into all roads lead back to BlackRock. I'll go look at that later. Okay, anyway, Natalie. Okay, we just passed that. Have you heard about tapping? Oh, yeah, I love tapping. Scientifically proven technique that works to rewire your brain by sending calming signals. The stress center of your brain, allowing both the body and the brain. Yeah, I love tapping. All right, Natalie, that's kind of momish. What was that? I must have missed the part about bullying. What? Kenzie, did you block me again? Oh my God, is this her mother? Yes. Natalie's asking if Kenzie blocked her again. Kenzie, did you block me again? What in the world, honey? Your massage is at 4 and your facial is at 5:15. Remember, she texts her dad and asks her to get it in earlier. Okay, have you heard about tapping? It's part, yeah, it feels awesome too. This is like it helps you ground and center. There's nothing about bullying in this. I'm just going to skim it. It's like Tapping is really good for you, and it feels really good too. It allows your body to release limitations from negative experiences, emotions, thoughts, and much more that hold us back from creating the life we want. Most people don't realize how big of an impact chronic stress has on their life. It affects their health, their ability to think clearly, and their ability to be happy and create the life they want. It doesn't have to be this way. The Tapping Solution app will give you access to free tapping meditations that can guide you to release any stress, anxiety, overwhelm, or other negative emotions that you feel in minutes. Download the app today. I agree. I love. And then Mackenzie's like, bullying? She's like, Natalie, I must have missed the part about bullying. All I saw was it was for stress and anxiety. I bet this helps so big time. I've got to watch it again. Mackenzie's like, it's funny AF. You're supposed to do this kind of stuff in the this is Natalie. So like tapping. You're supposed to do this kind of stuff in the privacy of your own home or in private. Danny said the same thing. She said if she did this, she'd get bullied or made fun of. LOL. You're supposed to do this in private or in a group setting, but most likely in private. Oh, I'm just doing it right now on YouTube. Okay. Natalie. It's very helpful. So she's still on this like tapping thing. It's very helpful for people like me who constantly struggle with anxiety and depression. It really helps take away my fears and worries that happen at night. You know what else can help? Praying. The power of prayer is undeniable. Plus, it helps, but tapping does help too. I like it. I'm doing it right now for some reason. It can take away physical pain too. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Natalie. She sent an attachment to Mackenzie, and Mackenzie says, hell no. Could you even imagine? Danny. We love Danny. Danny is A-okay. Danny does not follow the Shirilla problems. Sending more stuff. God, these guys, this is so codependent. She needs the book Codependent No More. Okay, they're talking about food storage. Let's get to the stairs, Natalie. Wait, we're already past the stairs, but nothing goes in order in here. Let me know, Natalie's. Wait a minute. What does this WTF say? Okay, Natalie sent an attachment and Kenzie said WTF. And then she says, Faith's mom wants to know if you're giving her a ride to Polaris today so she can plan accordingly. I can. I don't care. What? Oh, okay. So Mackenzie's giving her a ride. I write you today to ask you a favor on behalf of the neighborhood. Oh my God, remember this from Dom's text? This is the dog that barks all the time. Her mom wrote a message for her or to the owner. I love dogs. Everybody loves dogs, but people also love their sleep and their downtime after hard work. And oftentimes your dog barks for extended period of time, either very early in the morning or very late at night. Sometimes it's for about 20 minutes in length. It wakes me up quite often, and it happens. If it happens to me, oh my God, I can assure you it happens to many of your other neighbors as well. I've attached the noise ordinance in regards to dogs barking for your review because I was trying to see if there was an allowable amount of time for this to take place. But it turns out there isn't. There's no time that an extended period of dog barking is ever allowed per the city. I wanted to share this with you in case you didn't know either. I'm asking you kindly to do your best to minimize the duration of time that your dog barks, and please be conscious of the time for the sake of your neighbors. Thank you. Also, don't forget to show me that email. Oh my God, I can't. Natalie. So this is what I think we just saw. Remember when we were reading the Dominic text and she was really pissed at his neighborhood dog? And I think her mom just wrote an email or something. What? Oh my God. I cannot keep up. Did they tell all the Moose boys to look sad? We don't have these pictures. They've all been taken off Insta. She's like, WTF. That's what Natalie wrote. Oh, somebody. And then Natalie wrote, somebody passed away with a tribute. That's why it says hashtag fly high. But why would they take a photo shoot about that? Oh my God. Come on, Natalie. Show us what you've got. Like, let's just get to the stairs. These messages are all unavailable. Sorry, Pumpkin. You really have to find a... Oh my God, she's bitching about dogs still. Remember in the text? She's like, you're gonna... Sorry, Pumpkin. But she spelled it pumpkin. Oh, she spelled it like she speaks. I hope our friend is in here. Polaris is in Columbus. Yeah, she goes to school at Polaris. She did hairdressing school, and then she took a modeling class for $4,000 that her parents paid for at Polaris. This is her mom spells like she
light there, but like it's just that. Like I don't know.
No, that's a rehabilitative. See, that's a jail is supposed to rehabilitate people.
But I don't need to be rehabilitated. Like I don't know that. Like
I know you don't.
So sorry, Pumpkin. You really have to find a solution for noise canceling that doesn't cause anxiety for you. This kind of thing will always happen because you can't control outside factors. That's true. Oh. Hello. Oh, Jamie. Thank you. Oh gosh, what a pleasant surprise. I have a question about something in the file. Oh, hi, Jamie. Tell me what it is. Hi, Sammy. Sammy, thank you. Oh my gosh, you guys are so cute. Jamie, are you asking the question about the... Thank you, Sammy. I love you guys. Are you asking about why the mom's calling her the guardian angel? Yeah, she bitches about this all the time in the text messages with Dom. I think you saw the one that I think... Okay, that's because he may lose his Oscar for misconduct. Who cares? They're fake. And they buy him anyway. Sorry, Natalie. I hate to bust the bubble. Oh, no. It keeps starting over at 1. Okay, we're going to get back. We were on 9. We might have to just like... There's 239 so far. What did you put in, Jamie? Page 310. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, my God. Thank you. Save us all. Thank you. Okay. Oh, yeah, we saw these. Oh, I don't know if we did, but okay. So I literally next time. Oh, wait, is it 310 of the PDF? Obviously, the dogs aren't bothering. Just the princess and the pea. Yes. 310 and yes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry, I didn't see those, but I do appreciate it. Oh, my God. Thanks for buying me some caffeine. Okay, so 310. Here we go. This is for our friend Jamie. She sent us a text or a message about the mom's involvement in Natalie's involvement. Okay. Natalie. Oh, Nina. Hey, Nina, why didn't you get interviewed by the police? Who's your daddy? Speaking of Nina. I have so many questions for you, Nina. Oh, wait. Oh, wait a second. Please hold. Look what I just found. This is Nina. You know what oh, it's private. You know what else I found? Mackenzie saying some more about the Parma bitches. Hey, Nina, just wondering why you didn't get interviewed. Wait. Oh my God. I'm going to rage. Wait, 310 of the PDF. I love you, B. Who are all these people? I think I have to find the original one because this one, I didn't see anything on 310, but we're going to go back to it. All right. I love you, baby. Yeah, okay. You're such a bad bee. Yeah. Next time I come to California, I'm going to meet up with you. It's a need. You know, she always talks about on the jail calls is her little Nug, and little Nug is in here too. I'm off work tomorrow. I can hang. She sends a picture to Nina. Oh, Nina, come here. Nina, were you at the party on New Year's? I'm going to rage if you don't win best dress after the homecoming court robbery. Oh, and then she loses it to a girl in the flannel. And the little sister gets really pissed. Nina liked to picture it. Oh, Nina, I just saw the rest of this message. I thought it was emos, but it's WhatsApp. Oh my God, they have WhatsApp. There's not a drop. I'm dead AF. Bro, if I don't win, I'm going to freak. Guess what? You don't win. If Miss Merrill rigs that shit, don't be surprised. She totally would. Nah, it better not be her rigging it. Oh, you lose. Spoiler alert. And justice for all. Kenzie's probably mad at the American flag or something. Literally, F this whole country. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my God. I told you guys she had some magic. She knows magic. I'm just screenshotting this. If you ever need, yes, this is true. If you ever need to cancel a baby, I can do it for you with herbs. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Deadass. I'll take you up on that. Okay. Some more. Well, she's not wrong. I'll just say that. Mackenzie's teaching you how to be more responsible if you can't be responsible. I don't know. I have no opinion on it, but she's sending, make a tea out of mugwort, ginger, papaya, neem, figs, yarrow flower, and pennyroyal. Papaya is a parasite cleanse. The seeds are. Yeah, she's right. I don't know. You could eat the seeds. A spoonful a day. Don't eat too much. Make sure it's organic. Oh my God, remember when she thought baby spinach wasn't organic because it was GMO? Okay, but then anyway, no way. Is this song real? Guys, I don't think I am on the right page, but I am enjoying this. It's going to be in the movie. I am so dead. Nina, please come to the front. We have questions for you at the front of the classroom. He turned down Rolling Loud and XXL, but accepted the offer from Minions. Okay. You're lying. No fucking way. Sends a picture that we can't see. Nina. So fun for real. Okay. Nina, I didn't even know. Oh my God, we have to have a movie night with all the oldies. Is Dirty Dancing considered an oldie? That was my favorite movie. Dom hates musicals. No, Dom just hates you. Girl, he's just not that into you. That's the book her friends need to get her. I love them. Same. And Hairspray and Rocky Horror. I love Rocky Horror. Isn't this Little Shop of Horrors? Am I aging myself? Oh, she's not employable. She got fired from at least oh my God, I have the fire. Wait a second. I have it right here. She got fired from Dunkin' Donuts, and she wrote a really, really bad review. And the girl was like, "You're kidding me." Where is that? I have it in here somewhere. I'll look for it. Yeah, one of them, her boss fired her because she didn't want to wear a hat. Here, I'm gonna find it really quickly. It's hilarious. I think it's only funny because she's so extra. Oh, here it is. Okay. All right. If you're not watching, it's no problem. These are not in an organized fashion. This is just, I just throw them all in here, but this is what we're reading. Girl. Okay, this is her texting her boss at Dunks. My health is more important than a Monday shift. I would rather not spread whatever I have. This is her talking. Oh, shoot. Never mind. I was going to make it full screen for you. Her talking to her boss. Okay. My health is more important than a Monday shift. This is Mackenzie texting her boss, and somehow it made it into the FOIA drop. Well, so maybe this job isn't for you because this is stressing me out. Okay. Just let me know if I have a job or not. I love how you would rather have me come into my job to spread whatever I have. And her poor boss is like, I understand that you waited 40 minutes until your shift and now you're late. Yeah, I didn't even notice someone else sent me the schedule. People always do it at like 2 a.m. or late, and I never notice. Her boss is like, girl, she's like, my health is more important than a Monday shift. I'd rather not spread whatever I have. So, okay. She's like, yeah, maybe this job isn't for you. Okay. Let me know if I have a job or not. And then she's like, so this is her getting fired from Dunks. My eyes are really swollen again and I have a little fever. I'm trying to find someone to take my shift. Okay, did you find someone to take your shift? No, not yet. No one will even text me back. I'm not lying though, for real. I didn't even go to school today. Okay, I understand that, but you waited 40 minutes until your shift started. Like she's 40 minutes late to work and now she's saying she's sick. Yeah, I didn't even notice. And that's when she's like, someone sent me the schedule. So then this little minion sends, please tell me this is the next thing. Yeah, okay, so now she posts a really bad review on Dunkin's, I think. Yeah, 1 star. Oh my God. Okay, so she got fired because she called in 40 minutes late to her job. And the girl is like, you're late to work. And this is the review that Mackenzie wrote. Probably the most disgusting place I've ever worked at. People touching donuts with their hands, mold coming out of the water hose, literally giving people old coffee. And I could keep going. Never eat here if you care about your health. Oh, the audacity. Oh my God, you guys aren't watching this with me. Someone kill me. Whoa, that was extreme. So this is her really rude review, and this is her fighting with her boss. She called in 40 minutes late. She's like, yeah, but you're late. Well, they did redact the boss's number. And she's like, just let me know if I have a job or not. And I'm assuming that because she called in 40 minutes late, her boss said, no, you don't. So she wrote a really bad review. She is annoying. Oh, this is how far away. It's literally half a mile from the Russo's house to her house. Anyway, all right, we're going to go back to Meta. Okay. Okay, she sent it on Natalie. Oh, there's 580 Natalies in here. Great. We're going to get to number 20. This is, see, it's easy to get lost in because it's like completely mind numbing. I should find the. Wait, I have so many questions. Wait a second. I'm coming back to the comments. Oh, thank you, Kendi. Thank you, Jamie. Let us know. I don't doubt it. Oh my God, shut up. You just became the most popular girl. Wait, is Cowboy in me? We literally have a friend named Cowboy. Well, I don't know what his real name is, but he goes by Cowboy. And he was a CEO, not at Marysville, in Montana, I think. And he took flight lessons with Conair. Okay, so our friend Rachel M79 says, I actually know a CEO at Marysville. She says Mackenzie's just like she seems, entitled, has to be the princess. Prison hasn't changed her at all. Oh my God, no. We've read all of her disciplinary records. Yeah. The CEO is just an acquaintance, so I never feel comfortable. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it is her job. Maybe when she retires, she'll want to talk about it. I don't know. Wait, Rachel, if you haven't watched the one where we read all of her 50, wait, why am I not? 58 disciplinary records. We've got them all. We read all of them. So if you don't feel comfortable, don't worry. We have all of the disciplinary records. It's in the video in this file or in this playlist. Yeah, you don't have to ask your friend. We can get them. You can hear everything. If you get the chance, let us know. Yeah. But don't put her in a weird spot because we have them all. We read them all. There are like 58 pages of her acting like complete idiot. I'll find the link actually, so you guys don't have to look for it. Natalie, you're a broken little girl. I'm gonna find this. I'll find the Mackenzie Shirilla jail reports. It's as mind-numbing as you would expect. I'm just looking for it right now. Disciplinary is probably what it's under. I'll put it in the link for you guys so you can watch it. What else would I have named it? Discipline. It's not discipline or jail. I will find it. Oh, that's the Glover. I might have to just look in the playlist. I was hoping it would just pop right out. Can't remember if we did it. Here's your school reports. If we did it, oh yeah, it had to be after the texts. What would I have called it? I thought it was disciplinary reports. It was, I wonder if it got taken down as part of that thing. Because I'm already back to court. Okay. One more place. I'm just going to look in the Netflix. I made it. Oh, if anyone was here during Idaho when we wanted to make shows, seasons, I made one with this. They have it now. Okay. Case report. I'm going to have to find it. I feel like it's either down. I would be so, then we're going to read them again. I'd be so pissed if it got taken down. But we read them together on a live, the jail call or the jail report. Oh, Mackenzie in prison. No, this is our friend. What's her name? Bougie behind bars. Oh, all right. I will have to find it, or we're going to do it again because we did it and I don't see it now. So that's fun. Yes, we have all of the. Obi. Are we getting to the end of this case? I'm so ready for the next one. What's the next one? Well, the next one is going to be part 1 of the blueprint that took over humanity pre-Atlantis. It's the book I'm writing. It's about how propaganda and persuasion is part of a bigger plan. It's like the whole thing. The book that I'm writing, I don't even have a title for it, but it's broken down into 6 sections, and it's like following the patterns through history, how they've erased humanity at least 3 times that I could find. The Cabbage Patch Kids, the Mud, Tartaria, all of the erased history. Everything's rewritten. Literally, I don't even know if we had a civil war or not. Honest to God, it's crazy. So I have to get the book done by the end of the summer, and it's already almost the end of July. So this deep dive is going to be on a global scale. because we're in a spiritual battle, whether you know it or not, and you're shackled to it because you never consented. If you don't say I don't consent, then your energy gets loosed for satanic rituals. Because, and I had to call the Church of Satan. If anyone's in here from there, I did call because I grew up Catholic. I was very afraid of it. I had to understand it. There is a plan to have Baal take over, the prince of this world take over this world. And the plan was right on track until about a month ago when we started pushing it back. We're pushing it back indefinitely because I don't even have children because my husband and I broke up, but I don't want my children's children to have to like keep fighting the same battle. So that's what we're deep diving is the book I'm writing. Plus everything's like coordinated with the satanic ritual calendar. Every single case. I have it all, of course. I have backup for it all. I have spreadsheets upon spreadsheets of satanic ritual calendar dates that can pretty much go to every single case. This one, it's not on a satanic calendar. Oh, technically, I haven't really looked because she was busy doing her own stuff. But anyway, that's where we're going next. Thanks for my caffeine, Bobby. The captain is wondering where her moonshine is. Thanks, Bobby. That's what we're doing next. We're going on a deep dive like nothing you've ever seen before or learned before. I've been waiting for the time to be right, for the world to be ready, and now we're ready. So that's where we're going next. It's like, it will blow your mind. It's like going into a pretzel. And I have to figure out how to explain it in human words, so you guys get to be my guinea pigs. I've already outlined it, though. Now I just have to put it into words so I can explain it to anyone in a cohesive way. So I got to work on communication this lifetime. That's fun. So here we go. Thanks for coming to the TED Talk. That's where we're going next, Bobby. Oh, it's wild. Okay, thank you. Bobby, thank you. I don't know why I'm calling you Bobby and Booby and Baba. I love you. Okay, that's where we're going next. I just have to figure out how to explain it in a way. No, I've already outlined it. I know how to explain it. I'll just have to. The very second page, the first page is a dedication page to my brother-in-law, Mikey. I love him. I talk about him literally all the time. He's also happens to be a 33-degree Mason. And he was teaching me a lot during Karen Reed so that I could figure out the surveyors that rediscovered America were all Masons. We love Masons, literally. And he showed me one of the rituals. I understand and respect the secrecy, so I was not trying to like break his secrecy. I just needed to understand it. And everything he was doing was inverted. So depending on which old energy or new, when you do it, it's all, I'll teach you all how to do it, or how it happened. So they wove black magic into the land to carry on a plan that's been in the works, and before Jesus's time, and they're right on track. Well, they were. We've pushed it back 30 years, but it's like it's like a 10,000 year plan, and they have it all, and it's very outlined. So that's where we're going next. We're going into something that, anyway, page 1 is the dedication. Page 2 is the CIA declassified documents from 1976. The word conspiracy theory. It's literally a declassified document that the CIA made up and coined the word conspiracy theory and wrote the propaganda and persuasion plans for all media in America and the world after that. So if anyone calls you a conspiracy theorist, one time I told Mikey I'd rather be a conspiracy theorist than an idiot. That wasn't very nice. But I didn't mean it meanly. I just meant, so anyway, that's page 2 is going to be the CIA declassified document explaining what the word conspiracy theorist is and where it comes from. And then we're going to go into an overview of the blueprint for the Prince of this World to take over. And then we are going to break it down into 6. I broke it down into 6 sections and how you can help save humanity from itself. We've already won. The light won. Now the dark side the old energy just needs to get the memo. So that's where we're going next. And it'll be, well, then you'll start recognizing the patterns and everything. So that's what we're doing next. And that's the deep dive that I need to get done by the end of the summer, because I need to publish the book. I told them I'd have it. Well, I promised I'd get it done by the end of the summer. So that's where we're going. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Hi, Bobby. Thank you. Jamie said page 310. Yes. I know. I think I have an old, I think this is the one I used for Amy. I mean, okay, we are going to find this. Jamie, I owe it to you. We're going to look for this. I need to make myself smaller. I don't need to be this big. I know, Jamie, I think I showed you guys the thing that Jamie sent me, right? If I didn't, I will. Okay, so this is the one we have. I showed you guys this. Natalie's like, what is that? Kenzie's like, it's Kendall's head, like a little psychopath. Then her cousin asks her. And then she fell down my... Okay, so this is what our friend Jamie sent. What is that? It's Kendall's head. Yes. And then she says, it's weird AF how they're all friends with her, right? Why are you not answering? What should I say to the guy on iMessage? What does she mean? She also is emailing Dom or texting Dom during this. The police are at school with her. And she's texting Dom, what should I say to the cops? They're here. So, I don't know. I can't believe Natalie hasn't been charged. I don't think that charges are off the table, especially if they don't shut. I don't know. It would depend on where I don't know. It would depend. Okay, she's bitching about the dog. Mackenzie's bitching about the dog, so Natalie wrote a message on her behalf. I bet this isn't a 911 call. No Pepsi. She probably loves Pepsi. Which is okay. I used to race for Mountain Dew. Judgment free, but I would prefer Diet Coke. All right. This is where we were. She can't spell pumpkin. She spells it like she talks. Why does she? All right. There's something about Jada. They talk so much shit about Jada. I don't know what it is, though. I've never looked into it enough, but they talk so much shit about Jada. These are all pictures. Most of them we can't see. But she's like, Natalie's talking shit. You know what I saw? I didn't see this documentary, but it's about the girl whose mom was sending her messages. She was stalking her daughter. They compare her to Natalie because these are grown-ass women who are broken little girls trying to raise daughters, and doesn't end up very well. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know. I don't think they'll charge her. See, Natalie wrote Too Late Psycho Jada. What is that? I'm really glad my mom's not my friend. This would be awkward. All right. Natalie sent an attachment. You know what I need to ask Notebook LM? How many times does Natalie text her daughter? This is really weird. Oh my God. I just got done. This is Natalie. I just got done doing super secret. Wait, can you guys see this? Okay. Super secret Easter stuff. Give us a chance to get up and get the house situated. Hey, I just noticed after midnight. Happy Easter, pumpkin. That's weird. Oh my God. Phil, you know who else loves Easter? Sarah Boone. Oh, welcome, Ashley. Orlando. Yeah. Oh my God, this is the best comment ever. No, thank you for caring, because I told this story before, but if you haven't heard it, my brother-in-law is wonderful, obviously, but he was driving home from Colorado and he wanted someone to ride with him, and it somehow ended up being me. And so we were riding and I was trying to explain something to him. He's an engineer and he thinks very black and white. And he's like, will you please write a book, because I don't understand what you're saying. I think like much, rainbows and unicorns, and he thinks like an engineer. And I was like, he knows I've literally been doing research for like 10 years. And he's like, you have to put it into a book. And so that's how the idea was born. And I appreciate you. Yeah, thanks. That was really nice of you. Okay. Mackenzie's still talking about pumpkin. Her mom doesn't know how to spell pumpkin. Why am I surprised? I don't know. But her mom and Natalie, and Dom definitely incriminates himself too in these texts. Like, I mean, he straight up does like witness. Oh my God. It's like, what is it when you block the police from finding something, they can charge you with like 10 things? It's, I'm getting tired of. All right. What? Natalie, oh, wait a second. I bet this is in April when they're going to Florida. Basically wanted to show you where to find the mountains on the map. We'll talk about all the routes tomorrow. I think there's a faster way to go without tolls if you take 77. We'll go over different routes tomorrow. I'm off all week, so we can do it whenever. Oh, remember Christine said that she came down to Florida just to check him into a hotel? Psycho. Okay. All right. She's going to teach her how to read a map. Okay. Oh my God, shut up. Wait a second. We might have the hotel they stayed at. Darn. Here's the map. They're in room. Oh my God, you guys. What am I sharing with you? I don't know what I'm sharing, but remember the crash site they found a Holiday Inn hotel room key? Here it is. Holiday Inn Express. This is from the trip in Florida. 423, and they were in room 307. Oh my gosh, that's on my questions. Why was there a hotel key there? Why didn't I just screenshot that? Where did it go? See, it's a treasure trove. We could fall down all these. All right, it was 423. All right. We found the Holiday Inn stuff. Yes, because one of the questions I had was, why was there a Holiday Inn key there? I had nefarious thoughts about her selling her parts. All right, well, we found it. 423 is the date of the hotel room. Oh, yeah, I'm so excited. Okay. Awesome. All right. I'm getting tired. I'm going to come back over here and say hello and good night. And I love you guys. And thanks for coming. Okay. This is awesome. Jamie, great call. We are going to come back. Hello, my friends. We found our free Karen read legally or guts in here. One of the questions on our running list is, why was there a room key? We just found it. 420. I'm just going to shut this down really quickly. It's 423. They were in Raleigh of 22. They were in Raleigh, North Carolina. North Carolina Holiday Inn. We found the key, or we found the reason for the key. Holiday Inn Express. Awesome. Good. Okay, Raleigh, North Carolina Holiday Inn Express, 423 on their way down to Florida. Yes, we did it. I'm so proud of us. Well, I can thank our friend Jamie again. Jamie was falling down a rabbit hole. Legally, yes. Hi, honeybee. Right, Rachel? It would be a great experiment. Hi, Legally. Oh, baby, I was just giving you a shout out. Hi, welcome. Is everyone feeling better? There was some sick. We had some soldiers down the other night. Legally, I don't know if you were on the list, but I know Free Karen Reed was, so I'm assuming the running list of questions we have. One of the questions was, why was there a Holiday Inn Express key there? And Jamie was asking us more about, we were looking more into the weird Natalie thing. I think that there are seriously charges waiting to be had. I don't know what they're waiting for. If something is bigger, I don't know what's going on there, but I think Natalie certainly could have her own fair share of charges just based on the messages. Anyway, one of the questions on the Mackenzie list that is the running list was, why was there a Holiday Inn Express key there? We just found it. It was because they stayed there on their way to Florida. Oh, I love that. Okay, cool. I'm psyched. That was really awesome. I'm glad we did that. And now it is bedtime. Okay, so the next case, we are going to wind this one down. I'm not over it, but I have to put this much energy into the other writing this book. But you guys are just going to be on the presentation side because I have to. I'll just get it into words so you guys can understand it. And Bobby, it'll make all the little true crime stuff seem like potatoes, comparatively speaking. It's wild. I can't wait. Actually, I'm excited about it. We're going to start that soon. Except I am really, really curious about. I'm so not over this case, but I'm going to have to wind it down. Better trip from AAA. Hi, Legally. I'm so glad you're here. Hi, Honeybee. Hi, everyone. Hi, Amy. Hi, Jamie. Thank you. Jamie, I was not ignoring you. I thought I showed it your question, and the comments were like, there's a great book called Codependent No More. If you think that you have any problem with codependency, or you're an addict or in recovery, I had to read it when I was in recovery, or not when I was in rehab. Anyway, it's a great book, and it sounds like Natalie needs it. Sammy, thanks for buying me some caffeine. And Bobby, thanks for buying me some lunch. Look at you guys are the best. Jamie bought some Twizzlers. Sammy bought some caffeine, and Bobby bought some lunch. I love you guys. And we have a new speaker on the way. And if our friend who doesn't like the voices or the sound effects would like to take center stage, you are more than welcome to read the last 6 months or the last July Mackenzie and Dominic texts. Because then I think we might be on the same page. But if not, if you can do it with a straight face, I'm down. If you are interested in, oh, guys, thank you so much for coming, everyone. Thanks for being here. We are in the middle of a spiritual battle, whether you know it or not. Your silence is your consent. It's not called the dark side anymore. It is called the old energy. That's what I was told to say. And so that's what I do. So if you would please leave your location, I think what is going to happen, this is just a quick outline of ley lines. It does not really look like, this is kind of like if you looked at a human body and you were only looking at the major blood vessels, there's that's all, that's what this would look like. It's not, this is a very simplified version of the world's ley lines, but I wanted to show it to you in a way that you could understand it. So if you're from anywhere in the world, please drop where you're from so I can add you to our list. And I think this is going to become part of a bigger project, and we are going to fix the world's ley lines, and you're going to help. If you didn't know that we're in the middle of a spiritual battle and you don't know what to do, there are free prayers below. I called them the Liam prayers because during the Karen Reed case, it just seemed the most logical. But if the word prayer or anything gives you anxiety, I'm also a recovering Catholic. I get it. Call it whatever you want. Wishes, prayers. You're protecting the children or children's children that are coming after you. With that being said, I know we are winding down this, but we are going to learn about stuff that is way cooler and it is wild. I can't wait. I'm going to go into it with as much gusto as this. And so I'm going to have to get over the Mackenzie Shirilla thing because I can't do both with like, so that's where we are. If you are new to Con Air, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. If you are returning or you're on the replay crew, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Tonight, a recap. We did some, Abby was in the, I'm sorry, Abby was the one that Natalie, I'm going to say victim blamed for taking Mackenzie out to go to Kid Cudi. In her defense, I do remember her and Dom talking about it, but Natalie says her and Dom and Abby wanted to go when she was in the hospital. Well, Dom couldn't go then. So then we listened to, or we read some Abby, putting her in her place, trying to understand. We then jumped over to the Balenciaga bag. That was very calculated and straight to the point. We then jumped over to Natalie acting like a complete codependent, broken little girl and smothering her daughter, being her bestie. Then we started talking about the book that I'm writing to free humanity from change you didn't even know you had. So that's an overview of where we were, what we did. I feel like I'm forgetting something really important. Oh, Con Air swag. I'm not really over the Mackenzie thing. I am like 100% in. I don't do very well when I have to do two things, like my attention needs. So that's where we are. I don't know what we're doing. It's getting late and I'm forgetting my words. So I love you. Thanks for coming. Please leave your name and locate. I mean, you don't have to leave your name, but if you want to, please do. And please come back and visit us. Like, share, subscribe. Oh, we're trying to get to 10,000. We're in the top 25 echelon. We're in the top 25 of channels under 10,000. So let's stay in the top 25. Gotta get out of that weight class. We're going to go to the gym. Well, Con Air probably has a gym it could take us to. If Cowboy's in here, he can tell us about it. We have read the 58 disciplinary report, but I couldn't find it. And then, so the night Con Air was born, we were just trying to read police reports and it disappeared. I don't know what, we don't even know the words that were like triggered it. So if I'm going to get off here. If I can't find it, then we're doing that tomorrow. If I do find it, I'll share it. I'll make a post for us so you guys can see it. Bobby's been trying to get off this case since like 3 weeks ago. Bobby. I don't want to go. I think this will be much cooler. You're going to see patterns. Well, the satanic ritual calendar is the pattern. Sorry, everything lines up with that. I'll tell you about that. And most of the time, people, it's confusing. I'll explain it later. But I love you guys. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming back. Helping us get to 10,000. We're in the top 25, boo. Which we couldn't do without each other. We're in this together. We all threw on this meat suit and decided we're going to help humanity again. So let's get it done right. I want to do it this time. And then I want to come back and just enjoy this like beautiful paradise. I don't want to come back and have to fight this battle anymore. It's a spiritual battle that's been going on since the dawn of time. So let's get it done today. The old energy lost. We're going into the new earth. You probably heard about it. The Aquarian age is here. So we're getting rid of the old and we're bringing in the new. I love you. Thank you for coming, liking, sharing, subscribing, sharing your location. We're going to help the earth. You can call it whatever you want. Gaia, earth, whatever feels comfortable. I love you. And I can't thank you enough. I'm forgetting my words. I love you. Good night. Thanks for coming, everyone. I love you. Good night, everyone. I love you so much. Thanks for hanging out with me, or all of us together. I love you. Yes. And I've been working on AI. It's already taken over humanity at least twice. I remember like 3 times I've had, channeled messages. So I've been working on it. It's set so that it will implode. There are 3 fail safes. So it'll never turn on humanity again. Don't worry. We're working on it. And grab the lamp prayers below and help out. If you don't pray, meditate, and journal each day, just do 5 minutes a day. Jesus talks about it. You have to ask for help every single day or your angels can't help you. If you're getting help and you're not asking for it, I'll tell you it is not of the light, because your angels have manners. They don't just like jump in unless you're going to die and it's not part of your plan. Then you hear about like angels pulling people out of wrecks and stuff. But in general, they can't help you. So ask for help. They literally are just waiting for you to ask. Grab the prayers below if you don't know how to pray or you do know how to pray. And thanks for helping save humanity, because I don't want to come back and do this again. I want to do it and get it all done so that we can come back and enjoy the party. All right. I love you guys. Good night. Thank you so much for coming. I will see you on the flip side. Oh my God, I have tomorrow off. So I'll be around. I might go to the lake, but I'll be around. So I will see you all tomorrow. I love you. Good night. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you for all of everyone. I have to go to bed.